We want students of South Carolina to be leaders in their communities, colleges, and careers. South Carolina schools should be rich, collaborative environments where students learn the skills they need to thrive. But leading collaboratively is hard to do. The South Carolina Department of Education is committed to teaching teams of school administrators and teachers how to lead schools together. This model of collective school leadership has been co-constructed with schools and our national partners at the Center for Teaching Quality. We invite you to watch an overview of the Collective Leadership Initiative with stories told by those who know this work best, educators serving in collective leadership schools.
It's not really something else added to our plate, and the fact is the plate of how we help kids find their strengths, find their passion, find their purpose, and empower our teachers to be these experts that we need.
I think what excites me the most about collective leadership is that we're all a team, and education is a total team effort. Sometimes it seems as though if I'm a classroom teacher, I'm on an island by myself and I'm fighting this battle alone. But when you have an entire school who's built around collective leadership, keyword is collective, this belongs to all of us.
Collective leadership is really about what is our unique situation, what issues are we experiencing in terms of relationships, maybe a new administrative team, new teachers, bringing two separate school cultures together, and how do we work together in our own schoolhouse to fix some of those problems. So it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of system, it's a process. It's a growth process where we all have to shift our mindset, where we all have to learn from each other and help to grow our school.
Each school looks at what their problem is, and you decide what you need to do as a team instead of somebody coming to you and telling you what you need to do.
Collective leadership does not have a set guidebook that you can just hand to somebody, and I think that's hard for people to understand. Here at Walker Gamble, education is an ever-changing world. We live in an ever-changing world. Technology changes every day. So collective leadership is that type of leadership that you just can't say it the same way every time. It fits the needs of your student.
Our collective leadership team would describe collective leadership as opportunities for teachers, staff, and even students to have a voice here at our school, to have their input valued, and to help make decisions for the needs of our students and to do what's best for Walker Gamble.
Collective leadership is a process and not a program because it takes time to develop relationships among individuals that work in a school building and able to trust each other to be able to come up with solutions to problems to help our students grow. We don't just trust the administrators to make decisions, the administrators are trusting us to help them make the decisions that are best for our students.
Being a part of the initiative allowed us to cultivate a culture here at the beginning of consolidation and have teachers be a part of what type of culture we want to establish with focusing on teaching and learning.
It allows teachers to lead just by their strength. You don't need a title to lead. It allows us, the leadership team, to help those teachers to realize what their strengths are and to build on those strengths.
Collective leadership changed the way I see myself simply because oftentimes we tend to think of a leader as a person with a certain title. We tend to think of a leader as maybe one person or a few people. However, collective leadership allowed us to see that the title isn't really what makes you the leader. It's the things that you do.
Collective leadership really helped us focus on what we want out of our teacher leaders and the directions that we want them to go in. And I mean, there's flexibility, but that's how it really has impacted us in a variety of ways. And not just with the house lead teachers that were already established, but even opportunities for other teachers within the school to sort of become leaders wherever they are, you know, and the way that is best suited for them and that they're comfortable with.
All of the professional leadership meetings were all administration led. They were very, these are what you're going to do and this is how it's going to be. And teachers didn't really have a voice. And since starting this initiative, we have begun to have teacher-led PLCs and teacher-led meetings that allow us to have a voice in the decisions that are made here.
be really clear about what your vision for your school is, and let those conversations, let that brainstorming through CLI lead you where it will. Trust the process. That would be the biggest thing I can tell schools, is trust the process.
I have learned to step back, and it is amazing what these teachers can do when they know that they have that opportunity and that what they have to say truly does matter and their voice is being heard. And I'm already seeing the power here at Jacksonville Elementary School.
You have heard from these educators the deep impact of school and district teams that invest in collective leadership. To join the work or for more information about the Collective Leadership Initiative, visit ed.sc.gov. Click on the Educators tab to learn more about collective leadership, or follow us on Twitter, #Collective Leadership.